It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we've got some history in this battle of AFL alumni. It's the Bengals and the Pats. All that and more coming up next on EA Sports.
It is clear, but it is cold here today as EA Sports takes us to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talked about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Just about time to rock as toe gets ready to meet leather. And we are underway in Foxborough. And the opening kickoff will not be returned as that will be a touchback. Here come the Bengals, and CD, of course, it's Joe Burrow out of LSU at quarterback.
Okay, I thought there was something to build on in last week's game by his performance. I thought he played fairly well overall. The numbers won't knock your socks off. 2 touchdown passes and an interception.
Here we go.
The bottom line, though, they lost.
Yeah.
How does he eliminate that one interception, continue to take care of the ball, and maybe increase the number of times he puts the ball in the end zone with a receiver?
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Now the first carry for Zach Moss. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Here we go. 11.
They'll go again here with Moss. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 1, now a loss of 2, and they're staring at a 3rd and 13. And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. Now they nabbed the rookie there for the 5-yard penalty.
So much going through his head. You know it just has to be, right? All of his assignments and realizing every game he plays, one of the better players in the league will be opposite him.
And this is going to be incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
And here's Gillen on now to punt as he gets this one away. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. So here come the Patriots now on offense. And here's a look at their leader, standing 6'4".
And he's had such a sensational season to this point, leading the NFL in passing yards. He's been helped out a lot by an outstanding set of receivers, and he's quick to give them credit. But I think even they would tell you that he's the guy that makes this offense go.
To throw, it's May. He'll dump this down to Stevenson. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3. They'll run it. Here's the rookie from Ohio State. And he's going to have a Patriots first down as he'll take this up to about the 33-yard line. And the Patriots had 8-5 to start play. And they come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club.
Now he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
11 Thomas. 11 Mighty.
Here's a give to Moss out of the shotgun. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. From the 7, it's 2nd and 5.
Gun.
Moss on the give up the middle. Oh, look at the juke. And the Bengals are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. He couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line.
Turtle hunt.
Moss will take this one in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. So they brought the extra bulk in down on the 1-yard line, and they're able to push this one across.
Yeah, I can just see your face right now because I know we're mind melding on this one. Coach Madden would love this. Power football, hat on a hat, chest to chest, driving forward, touchdown.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
From the 29, here's a 2nd and 7. Here's May. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
Here we go.
They'll run it. This is Ramondre Stevenson. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
Here is 3rd and 5.
Let's go.
Throwing here is May. He'll find Williams on the slant. And he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down. This would have been a 54-yard boot had they tried a field goal, but they will not try a field goal. They're going for it. They'll try and throw for it with May. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10 at their own 37.
Here we go. Turbo's hot.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. Here's a 2nd and 8. Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. That's into a crowd and intercepted. And the Patriots are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this first quarter of play. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter from Foxborough. It's the homestanding Patriots with the football as they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw. May. And this one is incomplete.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get to field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
A 2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. Now, they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37.
Holding offense.
So that run play nullified by the holding call on the tight end.
Yeah, I just think he needs to get off the ball a lot quicker and get into the block a little bit more effectively. Then he doesn't have to reach and grab and try and hold on.
And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Trey Hendrickson showing off his pass rush repertoire that time. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. A real letdown defensively. That was third and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. Stevenson now on 1st and 10. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. 2nd and 1 now from the 21. Again, it's Stevenson. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
Here we go, Shaq.
They'll throw with May. And he's got it. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. Mark that as a gain of 16 to set him up 1st and goal.
But certainly as a fan, you get a little bit nervous when you see him make those kind of throws. But they work on that in practice more than we know. And most of them now know they're...
And he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriot score. His 3rd rushing touchdown on the year and 4th overall. And the Patriots are an extra point away from drawing level. Chad Ryland now to add the PAT. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So that drives 7 plays in length, and it ends with a 3-yard scoring run. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The Bengals offense and Joe Burrow getting set for this next drive. And as you see on the graphic, he's right up there with the best in the league when it comes to throwing touchdowns. Currently 2nd in the NFL at this point of the season. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. As we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
They'll go up the middle here with Moss. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. Here is 3rd down and 4.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he is going to have a Bengals 1st down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8.
Gun. Dot.
Burrow looking to pass. And he will find his man Chase complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
Here we go. Dot.
They'll run on 1st down with Moss. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. From the 35, here's a 2nd down and 9.
Here we go. 11, 12.
On the counter, this is Moss. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Now Burrow. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
Here we go.
Burrow will throw. Toward the pylon, caught. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
On 1, ready?
Moss is in. Touchdown, Bengals. And that touchdown's going to put him in double digits now for the year. It's his 10th rushing touchdown of the campaign. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. New England trying to get a place on offense. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. To the air, May. This is caught. It's Brown. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first? They'll set up a throw. And that one into the hands of Brown downfield. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. From the shotgun, May with it. And Brown's got it. Touchdown, New England. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Patriots have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to his second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. And with 5 seconds to go, this will likely be our final play. Escaping the pressure right. So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a time ball game here heading to break. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, time for a sprint to the finish, as it's time to get you caught up with what's happening around the NFL here in a pivotal Week 15. We'll get started down at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, and it's the Bills who lead that one late in the second quarter. Josh Allen with a touchdown pass to Keon Coleman. From there, we head a little further north up to Atlanta to check on the Falcons at home at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And you can see there it's the visiting Colts who have the lead in that one. Anthony Richardson and Michael Pittman hook it up on a touchdown pass. Finally, we finish at MetLife Stadium to see what's going on with the Jets. As you can see, the score there in the second quarter. The Steelers trying to finish that one off and claim victory. We thought this one would be a close battle coming in, and we have not been disappointed. They're all even to this point. This has the feeling of a game that could go right down to the wire. One mistake or one big play could turn out to be the difference. Our two teams making their final preparations for the second half. And as they do, we send it back out to Foxborough, where we rejoin Brandon and Charles.
Okay, Coach, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. The Patriots offense and Drake May headed back onto the field. And he's putting together a remarkable season, currently the NFL's leader in passing yards as we play here in the month of December. And he's going to have a Patriots first down as he gets us up past the 30 to the 32. They run once more with Stevenson. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Let's go now.
He'll look to throw. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. To the right side, this is Stevenson. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. From the 43, here's 2nd and 2. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. 14 yards is the pickup there, and a New England first down.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? 2nd and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost felt like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first down conversion. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's 2nd down. Up the middle, here's Stevenson. And only able to muster a couple down to about the 27. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. From the gun, it's May. That is caught. And down inside the 15 he goes. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up 1st and goal.
Here we go.
On the ground with a tight end. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal from the 1. Stevenson will take this one in. Touchdown, Patriots.
Well, he's been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with a touchdown run.
Now Ryland for the PAT. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. So that one a 13-play drive in total. And it was polished off by a Ramondre Stevenson touchdown run. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback. And we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 right at the 30. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. From the 38 now. Here's 2nd and a couple.
11 MT.
They'll run out of the gun with Moss. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Here we go. Got it. Wait,
Right back to Moss. He can't get him down. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Here we go.
Now it's Burrow. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Holding offense.
So a holding penalty, and that'll send him backwards.
You know they're trying not to do that. I mean, we know that, right? We talk to them all the time. But sometimes the defensive guys just put you in awkward situations, and you get caught grabbing their jerseys.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now in Foxborough. It's the Bengals. They've got the football, but they trail here as we get rolling in quarter number 4.
Here we go.
And now they will throw it with Burrow. Trying to get it to Chase, but it's intercepted. It's Marte Mapu. And the Pats are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. Certainly not his best throw that time, and not a good time to make it, Charles, when they were a nickel with 5 defensive backs on the field.
And that's exactly why you have those 5 DBs out there. You want extra speed on the field, guys who have ball skills and understand what the passing game can do, and gives them a chance to react and make a play on the football, and they take one of those away.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Another important 4th quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. They work now on 2nd and 9.
Let's go now.
Here's May. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd.
And we all know how talented this guy is who's calling the signals for him. But even the best in the game, they can struggle against a good, cohesive zone coverage. Can't find a gap in the secondary quick enough, and he ends up taking a sack.
And that will be incomplete. The Patriots send out their punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And a fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 18-yard line. The Bengals offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And it's been a struggle for him all afternoon. This defense has really done a nice job of making him earn everything he gets, and it's prevented him from getting into any kind of rhythm here today.
On 1, ready?
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Now it's Burrow. And incomplete here, so a little razzle-dazzle on that one, but they couldn't hook up, and it's 3rd down. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball down.
And now ball going to be intercepted yet again. It's Kyler Duggar who picks it. They had him back deep, got the interception, and now they start inside the 10.
Partner forgets starting inside the red zone. They're inside the green zone. From the 10-yard line in, a lot of teams call it that because that's the money zone. Get it into the end zone and make your cash.
Here's Stevenson. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. Again, Stevenson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down. Now they'll change things around before the snap. From the 8, it's 3rd and goal. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to make it a 2-score game. And this one is right through. And that will extend their lead even further. So that's, CD, an important one here in the 4th quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. Cincinnati's offense coming back here onto the field. And this group has suffered far too many self-inflicted wounds thus far as we run through some of the mistakes. It's darn near impossible to win in this league when you're turning the ball over at the frequency that they have. The Bengals drive about to get going. A tougher task for them now. That turnover on their last possession led to the field goal, meaning that they have to now try to erase a 2-score deficit here in the 4th. And he will find his man on the outside. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Here's Burrow. He's going to have the hook up here to Chase. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 2nd down and a yard.
Here we go. Here we go.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Connecting on the out route here with Higgins. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. They'll look to throw again. Got a man open. It's Chase. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Here we go.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Daxton Hill puts it off, and the Patriots are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the 4th quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, doesn't look like it's going to matter much. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. A give for Stevenson, running right. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. They'll try the left side with Stevenson. And that should do it. He's got a 1st down. And the Patriots can run it out from here. And they will take a knee here. Okay, 2nd and 11 at the 41.
Delay of game. offense.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
Go!
The Patriots in the victory formation as they'll take the knee.
Here we go, here we go! Delay of game, offense.
Now, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. Down to a knee one more time, and that should just about do it. And that knee will do it. So they snap the losing streak. Always a good feeling.
Yeah, I don't know if this one right here, when they're taking a knee, is as much exultation